The mission statement of the gut is to move nutrients to the cell for energy, eliminate waste from the body, and create most of the neurotransmitters for the brain.
Keep your gut happy. It's Hunt for Wellness, episode number 180.
In the Hunt for Wellness podcast, we talk about mind, body, and spirit because that's what people are made of. They're made of a body, a mind, and a spirit. And we want each of those to be fully functioning, fully nurtured, to live a healthy, full, living your best life.
Hello, welcome to Hunt for Wellness. I'm John Hunt.
And I'm Christy Hunt.
And this is the show where we help you live your best life, mind, body, and spirit. And this episode of Hunt for Wellness is brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great machines providing great water for your great wellness. Check it out at waterdistillers.com. I want to keep my gut happy.
Good.
Especially after last week when my gut was not happy. I wonder if this is why we're doing this show. It's kind of like, do we pick the topics based on what's going on in our life right now?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I had a tough couple days there, but anyway,
it can happen to anyone.
Yeah, it sure can.
Probably does happen to everybody.
I think everyone's had a pain in the gut at some point in time, right?
Right.
But, the gut is the digestive system. We have to have that in order to eat, and we have to eat in order to live.
That's right.
So therefore, we got to keep it happy.
Yeah, keep it happy, keep it healthy, do your best.
Yeah. So maybe we should start out with what is the digestive system, just for those who might not understand all the science behind your body.
Well, you got your mouth, where you take your food in, your teeth, you got to chew it all up. You swallow it down your throat, goes down the esophagus, into the stomach. You've got the pancreas secreting digestive juices, the liver, the gallbladder, also helping secreting gall into the gut
bladder. No.
to help you digest your food.
What's the goal of the digesting? It's just trying to break it up so it's just as broken up as possible?
And to get it into the cells.
Okay, yeah.
So you're trying to move the nutrients, digest the nutrients, make it really small and little. And then when it gets into the small intestine, it goes through the membranes. The nutrients goes through the membranes into the cells.
Oh.
And then the stuff that's not able to be used is eliminated from the body, the indigestible substances. So the body extracts the nutrition from the small intestine.
Oh, interesting.
And then uses it for your immune system, for energy, for neurotransmitters.
Yeah.
Uses it so you can live.
That's we talked before on the show about how when you put like an essential oil on, it kind of just gets into your system right away because it's down there at the cellular level, right?
Yes, it passes right through your skin into your body and gets in your bloodstream in like 3 seconds.
Wow.
So that's very cool.
Okay, well, we want to keep our gut happy.
Yes.
So how do we do that? That's what everyone's waiting for.
Let's talk about what a happy gut is.
Ooh.
Sometimes people don't even know what normal is.
That's right.
So normal is 1 to 3 bowel movements a day with a toothpaste-like consistency. So not hard rocks or just hard balls.
Right.
It should be toothpaste-like. And I think the key thing for that is fiber, is eating enough fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
To get it to that consistency. So that is really important. No pain, no bloating, no cravings.
So check number 1, fruits and vegetables.
Yes. To help you get there. Yes.
Okay, cool.
You're having an ideal weight and good energy. So that you got a healthy gut. If you've got
nice. So if don't have full energy, but you're not having gut pain or whatever, but you're eating fruits and vegetables, you're still not quite there, right? Because you need to have it all.
Yeah. you want to feel good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So lots of organic fruits and vegetables. We don't want to eat the fruits and vegetables that are not organic. The reason being, they put in these herbicides, pesticides that, it's the pesticides that cause the digestive system of the bugs that eat the plant to explode. Cause holes in their gut, in the bug's gut.
Oh, and that's why they put it on the plant, so they can't hurt the plant. So just think if you're...
Yeah, so if they eat the plant, they die.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine how it also affects people.
Yes.
If it is affecting bugs, it affects people too. So do eat organic fruits and vegetables. That's really important. And easy to do, easy to pick out the organic ones. Yes, it does cost more, but good. You want your good health.
You save the money later on doctor's bills.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. So eat minimal processed food, which is basically cooking your own food generally.
Right.
And your own slow cooked food is the best food that there is.
Yes.
Doesn't it taste the best?
Yes.
You know, even restaurants say, "Oh, home cooked." I always thought that is weird.
I think we got to change this into a cooking show.
They're at a restaurant and they're saying it's home cooked.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
no, it's
Who's
not.
home? The home of the restaurant. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Yeah. What is the definition of that? I cooked it in a pan, not the microwave or something. I don't know.
It's silly.
Yeah.
So eating minimal processed food where you actually make your own food.
Right.
And my daughter was just telling me about making goldfish. You know those goldfish that you buy at the store that are extremely
in a box.
orange?
They're like crackers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you can make them yourself, super easy.
Yeah. And healthy?
Yeah.
What are they made of?
With sourdough, and you add cheese to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then you have these little...
probably molds or something, huh?
Not a mold, but what do you call that?
Like a cookie cutter?
A cookie cutter. And they're all like lined up. They're really cute.
Oh, wow.
So maybe we should put the recipe in there.
Yeah, we'll
the
do
show
that.
notes.
Go to huntforwellness.com, episode number 180. You will get the recipe for the sourdough goldfish.
Yes, yes.
Made at home. Homemade.
That's
Unless you go out and try to buy them somewhere, which you can't.
Right.
Okay.
No, that they're so much better for you. Homemade stuff is so much better for you. Yep. Even if you make homemade cookies, even though we don't encourage
how about made from scratch though? Because like homemade cookies, you could make processed cookies from a box at home. Those aren't homemade cookies.
That's true.
Oh wow,
you're really good at that. Okay. So anyways, try to eat at home. Yeah. Organic fruits and vegetables.
Right.
And then just giving your belly a break, like 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Try to not eat during that time. Because that helps your body kind of reset, gives your digestive system a rest. And just fasting in general is good to do periodically. Just take a day, skip a meal, maybe skip a day of meals. It's very good for the system. So that's another good practice to have periodically. And then drinking enough water, drinking half your body weight in ounces in water. So that's a very good thing to do. Our body is 70% water, so you need to be resupplying and definitely have good quality water. Like
from waterdistillers.com, distilled water, and you can find out more at waterdistillers.com. They got a free plug for that, but that's good because, it's
our favorite.
It is. And we've been drinking distilled water for a long time. And people say, isn't that what you put in your ironing, iron? And it is. But you notice that the reason you put in your iron is so there's no scale in the iron, or in your coffee maker, so there's no scale in the coffee maker.
So it runs better.
They all run better. Just think about if you put that in your body, how much better your body will run.
Mm-hmm. And it tastes really good.
Well, actually, and the taste on it is pretty neutral because there's not really all the
which is great.
Bad stuff in there.
Therefore, it tastes really good.
It doesn't taste like fish or metal or whatever else is in the water system.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
don't drink tap water.
Also there is I know at waterdistillers.com, we can put a link in our show notes. They have a thing that is just ways to test your water for free. It's the 3 free tests that you don't have to buy a kit or anything, and you can find out more, and we'll put it in the show notes over at huntforwellness.com, episode 180.
Very good. I just want to make a couple notes about what is why gut health is important.
Yes.
We talked about neurotransmitters. I don't know if everyone knows what they are, but that is chemical messengers that communicates from one brain cell to the next.
Mm-hmm.
So having the right amount of neurotransmitters is really important for mood,
mm-hmm.
for mental health, for just clear thinking.
Yes.
So you want to so having a healthy gut goes with a healthy brain.
Yeah.
So those two go together. That's really important. And our immune system, 70% is located in the gut.
You know, one more reason you want a healthy gut?
Why?
Because you actually feel good.
Yes, you do. You absolutely
That's
do.
like our one daughter says, the reason I don't eat that food is because it doesn't make me feel good. Oh, well, that's a good reason.
It's a very good
reason.
reason.
Even if it is chocolate or whatever it is that you love, but makes you feel bad, don't eat it.
Right.
Yeah.
So just kind of helping people to keep that healthy gut. One essential oil that I like to use is peppermint.
Yes.
Putting 1 drop of peppermint in 8 ounces or 10 ounces of water each day. This is what I do first thing in the morning. I drink peppermint water.
Yes.
It's so refreshing. It's energizing. It helps you wake up if you need help waking up. It smells good. It tastes really good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very balancing for the digestive system. The gut loves peppermint.
Yes.
You know, when you go to some restaurants, they'll have a peppermint,
yeah.
you know, candy.
When you
leave.
Huh,
you know?
That's why they have it.
They have it because it actually helps digestion.
Not to make your breath smell better after you had all the garlic.
Well, maybe that
too. Yeah.
But
okay.
it does really help digestion.
Yeah.
We don't recommend the peppermint candy because it's full of junk.
Yeah.
But a drop of peppermint in your water every day.
Yes.
Helps just balance the gut out, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is. And so also, if you're feeling off in your gut, that's a great thing to do too.
Mm-hmm.
Put a drop of peppermint in your water and drink that.
Right.
Another thing that's super helpful for the gut and maintaining a healthy gut is Ningxia Red.
Mm-hmm.
And that is our superfruit drink that has so many incredible nutrients in it that supports overall health and wellness. And of course, it supports the gut too. It helps healthy digestion. We recommend at least 2 ounces of that a day. It's going to help your energy. It's going to help your mood. It's going to help sleep. It helps so many. It helps all the cells to work better. So that's fantastic.
Plus, it's a natural energy drink without caffeine.
That's right.
Love it.
Yes. And then a probiotic is another good thing to use, especially if you've been on antibiotics for some reason or another. What that does, an antibiotic kills off bacteria. It kills off the bad that's causing the illness, but it also kills off the good gut bacteria.
Mm-hmm.
And so that needs to be reestablished. So if you've been a person that has taken antibiotics in the past, this is a really good thing to get the right right bacteria back in the gut that helps healthy digestion.
Mm-hmm.
And so you want to take that at night before you go to bed. If you can't remember that, take it anytime during the day, but ideally at night before bed. And there's even a packet that kids can take called Mighty Pro.
Oh, yeah.
It's a powder that helps. It's a probiotic for kids.
Is that the one that everyone loves to take, including adults?
It tastes so good.
Tastes like a candy stick.
Like pixie sticks.
Pixie sticks, yeah.
Yeah, but it's actually healthy for you.
Nice.
So, yeah. Let's say maybe you need a little bit more help.
Okay.
With your gut. And I want to say that the emotions of fear, worry, and happiness can cause gut problems. So you could actually eat perfectly healthy and still have gut problems because there's worry.
Yeah,
going
emotional.
on. Worry, fear, and unhappiness. And it can settle in the stomach. There is research that 80% of our health problems have emotional roots. And so if you can resolve this emotional root of fear, worry, or unhappiness, it can literally help your gut feel better. You know, when you get bad news, have you ever felt like you were just kicked in the gut?
Oh, it made me sick to my stomach.
Exactly.
Right.
Or talking about really icky things. Yeah, you can literally feel sick. And so dealing with that, and we have the emotional release technique that you can use.
We can put that in our show notes too. We have a whole episode of our podcast on the emotional release technique.
And so it is really important about what you think, because what you think leads to what you feel. And so dealing with your thoughts, taking your thoughts captive, in obedience to Christ is what the Bible says.
Yeah.
And to how that helps our health.
Right.
By thinking good thoughts. And he says to think on whatever is good, true, noble, just, pure. Think about those good things. And you're actually going to feel better by thinking about those good things.
Yes. Awesome. Are you ready to wrap it up with any words of wisdom for the gut to keep it happy?
Well, I have a few other supplements that might be helpful.
We'd like to hear about them then.
So Essentialzyme is a digestive enzyme.
Ooh, I've heard of those before.
That helps balance digestive health. It's best to take an hour before your largest meal. But if you're having some gut trouble, that's a great thing to use. And you can take that every day if it's helpful for you.
Right.
So a digestive enzyme. The DiGize Vitality Essential Oil.
Yes.
You can take that internally. You can put it in a capsule with a little bit of carrier oil, like olive oil or something, and that helps with your digestion. Some people take this DiGize Vitality and put it in their belly button. At night before they go to bed.
I've just taken it and rubbed it on my stomach, and it works really good.
Yeah, you can rub it on your stomach. I love that too. But just like a regular practice to keep their gut in a good way. Yeah. DiGize is great. Also, DiGize is good is if you've eaten too much. Some stuff that wasn't good for you. DiGize is a great relief. For that. I love that. I remember our youngest daughter had eaten something bad and she came over. Oh, I don't feel good. I got the DiGize out. I put it on her belly. Literally a minute later, she's fine.
It works like that.
Yeah.
On a lot of people,
Yeah, it's amazing. Also, if you're not getting enough fiber, which is like 25 grams of fiber a day is ideal, we do have this daily prebiotic fiber, and it's an easy way to support bowel movements. You just mix it into water or juice. It tastes really good, and it's not like a problem to take.
No.
Don't you think so?
No, it was really tasty.
And you're kind of picky. Yes.
I would think so.
And you liked it.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, so you can take that daily prebiotic fiber to help with those toothpaste-like bowel movements that are what you want. And then Comfortone, if you need a little bit more, maybe the bowel movements aren't coming like they should, Comfortone, you can take 1 to 3 capsules a day. I would take 1. I would start with 1. You need to drink enough distilled water to help bring that through. It's got Cascara sagrada, which is an herb that really helps move the bowels and kind of clean things out. So that is an excellent supplement to take periodically, not every day.
I should have taken that one the other day.
Oh, yeah.
But the DiGize really did help too. So start with the DiGize and then move up the ladder if it's if you need more and more help.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And we do have a handout with some of this information on it.
Well, let's do that. Let's put that over at huntforwellness.com, episode number 180. You can just click the download. Don't need your email or anything like that. Unless you want to actually talk to us, there's a contact button.
Yes.
We'd love to have a conversation with you as well. Any other last thoughts?
Make it a priority to keep your gut happy and healthy.
Absolutely. Well, this episode of Hunt for Wellness is brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great machines providing great water for your great wellness. Check it out at waterdistillers.com. And, just thinking about that emotional release technique, that was a great podcast episode. In fact, if you want to see that, I'm going to put it right up here above me, and check it out, because those emotions do affect the physical. And then you can come back with your happy gut on our next episode of Hunt for Wellness.